this Danish driver had drunk double the legal alcohol limit, which might explain why he was using the wrong side of the dual carriageway. The legs hanging out of this car belonged to another young Dane who, along with some drunken friends, was enjoying a Sunday afternoon drive. The driver was later arrested for dangerous driving. And other Danish officers were intrigued about what was going on in the back of this Fiat. Initially they thought it was a case of motorized hiccups, but it turned out to be an inexperienced driver stuck in high gear. 100 miles into a pursuit across Los Angeles, and with armed officers in pursuit, this van driver stubbornly refuses to give up. The police fire shotguns at his tires. Immediately the van slows, running only on its wheel rims. But still the driver continues. Unfortunately, his judgment's impaired by smoking cannabis at the wheel. Finally, in a maneuver that police in America call fishtailing, they spin the van into a building. Here, the target isn't the user of drugs, but the supplier. Los Angeles police are in pursuit of a known drug dealer. In order not to be caught with any incriminating evidence, the dealer opens his door and starts discarding the drugs and cash. Unfortunately for him, all his actions are being caught on video, to be used as evidence later in court. He then decides to have some fun with the trash cans, sideswiping them with the car door. But with nowhere left to run, he signals he wants to give up. Hands above head, the driver is read his rights. This Polish cyclist is in no condition to read, let alone ride. If he had a copy of the highway code handy, he'd be shocked to discover quite how badly he's doing. Number 1, never ride under the influence of drink. Number 2, never ride without due care and attention. Number 3, do not swerve to avoid obstacles that you imagine are in front of you. And number 4, ensure your brakes are working efficiently and that you know where you're heading.
Normally sitting in this seat next to Colin is co-driver Nicky Grist. His job is to call the route ahead to Colin from his extensive pace notes. And I can tell you, travelling at this speed and in this light, it's incredibly difficult to see anything. But that information's absolutely vital for Colin, because it allows him to anticipate not only the next bend up ahead, but perhaps the next 2 or 3, adjusting the speed and the position of the car. Now, when you and I are out driving on an ordinary road, we don't have the luxury of a co-driver or a clear road up ahead. So we have to adopt what's known as defensive driving techniques. And that basically means anticipating all of the hazards that might be up ahead and then dealing with them efficiently and safely.
Crucial skills that this BMW driver lacks when he aggressively overtakes at a roundabout and accelerates away from a police camera car. Police who have completed the advanced driving course are in a perfect position to judge bad driving and determine the BMW driver is driving offensively rather than defensively. Clocked at over 75 miles an hour in a 40 limit, this driver was disqualified for 12 months and ordered to retake his test. And the officers ordered him in for a few well-chosen words.
Just stand on the pavement, please, when you get hit by a dangerous driver.
This high-speed pursuit clearly illustrates the benefits of advanced driver training, demonstrated by Thames Valley officers. Notice the precision and control of the police driver as he maintains a safe distance from the criminal's car.
Red Astra GTI, failing to stop, 3 up, towards the A4. It's going for an overtake, 70 miles an hour, approaching Tidmarsh, through Tidmarsh village. 40 miles an hour.
The police driver's precise commentary not only informs his colleagues of the criminal's exact location, but records each driving offence he commits.
Coming up behind a white marina van, uniform.
Using increasingly sophisticated camera equipment, police forces are able to prosecute dangerous driving more easily and efficiently. When the case comes to court, the criminals will be judged not only on the theft of the vehicle, but also for the numerous counts of dangerous driving.
Accelerating, 2 pedestrians on the footpath. Accelerating. Approaching oncoming vehicle. Snaking over the road, wrong side of the road, right-hand bend. Series of bend sign. Going right. Roadwork sign ahead. It's red traffic lights with the A329 through the red lights, going left, left, left.
Running the gauntlet with a highly skilled police driver is futile. And finally, the driver of the Astra gives up. He can expect a heavy fine and a long ban.
Indicating to go left, indicating. Get ready for a decamp into the bus lane. Go alongside, John. Vehicle stopping.
For Colin, winning the World Rally Championship was the result of years of intensive training. But even if you don't own a supercar or a 4x4, the skills that we've demonstrated on tonight's programme are relevant to every driver in every sort of car. And advanced driver training does work. Statistics show that people who've done it are 2 and 3 times less likely to be involved in the kind of incidents that are increasingly captured on police video and featured on police camera action.
Motorbiking. Motorbiking.
And finally, a Danish rider who's clearly had one too many as he snakes and swerves his way home. Drinking a bottle of beer, he seems oblivious to the oncoming lorry. So the police pull him, and he was later banned.
Listen to me and I'll tell you no lie. It's too fast to live, too young to die. I bought a new machine today and say, it take your breath away. Motorbiking. 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 Motorcycling.
Finish it one way or the other.
The net is closing around Greg Taylor.
Right, knock, knock, knock.
The Knock, Thursday at 9 on Scottish.
Heard the news? New Huggies are now much more absorbent. Doesn't that make them the best Huggies ever? Yeah.
Now your local school could collect hundreds of free reading books. Just hand in the tokens from any Walker's pack.
But why do they have to be full packs, miss?
They just do.
Crisp?
You want incredible colour, but you also want incredible hair.
Colour that lasts and colour that's gentle.
It's not impossible.
It's Hydrians. Because it's water-based, its unique colour cream hydrates your hair.
It's the gentle, permanent way to colour. And your hair is silky and shiny. Clairol Hydrians. Incredible colour that's incredibly gentle.
Everybody knows stir-frying is healthier.
But is that the only reason the Chinese invented it? Horse feathers.
They simply ran out of trees. Cooking this way saved wood. Everybody thinks all fats are bad. Claptrap. The polyunsaturates and flora oil actually help lower cholesterol, making it good news for my body, your body, for
I've listened to everything everybody said and I'm still standing here waiting.
Jeremy Beadle. He is one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Oh, Kevin, I don't believe this.
Just another day at the office. Airline, Friday at 8 on Scottish.
It's funny, isn't it?
A dangerous assignment. DC Kerry Holmes is undercover. In prison.
I know everything, and I've been watching you.
What goes wrong in there? There's nowhere to run.
You sure she didn't fall over?
The Bill, Thursday at 8 on Scottish. The sole survivor and heir to the Greek shipping tycoon Aristotle Onassis.
There is this curse that hangs over the house of Onassis.
A remarkable insight into a legacy of tragedy. Athena Onassis Roussel is the richest little girl in the world. Tonight, 10:30 on Scottish.
Well, now in Scottish, taking us through to news at 10, a lesson in life for the new doctor and a patient with a problem in peak practice.